Good morning. For years, U.S. lawmakers have failed to reach any type of gun control agreement. After weeks of meetings inside the Capitol, legislators on Sunday released a bipartisan framework on gun safety, answering many of Americans' cries that have been heightened in the recent weeks to prevent these mass shootings which continue to plague the nation.
No more silence!
As gun control protests sound off around the country on Sunday, 10 Republicans and 10 Democrats announced they finally reached a deal.
If we can even save one life, and this will save many more, it'll be well worth it.
Senator Chuck Schumer reacting to the gun control proposal, which includes more money for school safety and more money for mental health programs. The plan also calls for more incentives to over 30 states to implement red flag laws, which would help keep guns away from people believed to be a danger to themselves or others. The legislation would enhance background checks for gun buyers under 21, as well as domestic violence abusers. It does not ban assault weapons or raise the age required to buy them to 21.
Today, at last, the waiting ends.
If the measure passes, it will mark the first major gun control legislation in nearly 3 decades after Congress approved an assault weapons ban back in 1994. That measure expired 10 years later. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy says the agreement is a positive first step in restoring sanity to our national dialogue and should be drafted and passed as quickly as possible. He adds more far-reaching steps are needed that are unlikely to happen in Washington anytime soon. New York City Mayor Eric Adams saying if enacted, this framework would be an important step in the right direction and one of the few productive measures Congress has taken in decades towards ending the scourge of gun violence facing our city and country. The National Rifle Association said in a statement it opposes gun control and infringing on people's fundamental right to protect themselves and their loved ones, but supports strengthening school security, mental health, and law enforcement. Following several deadly mass shootings and a rise in gun violence around the country, lawmakers are hopeful this will lead to fewer tragedies.
Today's agreement is a good first step to ending the persistent inaction to gun violence that has plagued our nation, terrorized our children.
The new legislation also encourages states to strengthen their red flag laws, such as the one that was part of the bills Governor Hochul signed into law. For any type of gun reform legislation to pass the U.S. Senate, there needs to be at least 60 of the 100 senators on board. It could still be months before any actual anti-gun violence legislation is signed.